Yo, what is up everyone, Jay here with another Fire Emblem Heroes video, and today, as you can tell by the title, I will be using my boy Legion in Arena because it is his bonus season, so that's very exciting. Legion's one of my favorite Archanea villains, one of my favorite Fire Emblem villains, and he was actually my very first Grail project I ever invested into to plus 10, so when he got his Refine like a year ago, I think it was a year ago, yeah, when he got his Refine, I was really excited because it is still a pretty good Refine. You know, we do have some similar weapons, but what's the difference between Legion and some other people that have the in-combat panic is that Legion's affects every stat compared to like Python and Linus that have it for only speed and defense. So Legion's Refine is great, and he also has the special charges, so it kind of makes up for not having -1 special cooldown. But yeah, we're going to be using him in Arena because this weapon is very good in Arena, of course, with people running menace skills and dual rallies, being able to stop their buffs pretty much and penalize them for having buffs is going to be great. So you can see the build. I'm running double rally, joint drive speed, repel. It's not the best, it's probably the worst damage reduction, speed based damage reduction B skill, but that's what I gave him a while ago and I don't feel like replacing it. So keeping with repel should be good enough. And then running judo infantry 4. So unfortunately we can't run distant counter, but it is what it is. And then we have Ruptured Sky. You know, even though Ruptured Sky is not the best because you are lowering the foe's attack with this weapon, so you know, maybe it won't have as much damage output, but it's still good because it's quick, and you know, against a foe that doesn't have guard, I can still attack them and hit them with Ruptured Sky on the second hit. So yeah, that should be good. I did consider giving him like attack speed solo, but I think no follow-up is just going to be a lot more useful because he does get, his stats are pretty good still, and you know, he is getting the bonus stats as well, so he should be able to tank some hits. Even though his resistance and defense isn't that high, he does have a lot of HP, so no follow-up will be more useful, especially because it's fire season. So we're going to be facing a lot of E-trees, and I did fight a lot of E-trees on my test run. As you can see, I lost on the 4th one, so we're going to try to improve upon that. So yeah, that's my Legion. The rest of my team, if you've seen my other Arena showcases, they are pretty self-explanatory. This is just standard legendary Marth for Arena. Legendary Caeda, even though it's not fire season, she's still like one of my high scoring units, so I have to use her, though I was considering replacing somebody here, mainly Summer Caeda before Winter Marth here, because like I mentioned, Legion does not have distant counter, so he is susceptible to a lot of range threats, so far save would help him, of course, cover him, but I think he's bulky enough, and plus Marth has the downside of being an armor, of course, so dual Crom can just destroy him. You know, minding that he doesn't have like Deadeye pre-charge, which he probably will, or he is fast, because Marth can actually survive dual Crom if he doesn't have Deadeye and is not speed stacking. So Savvy Fighter can help there, but still he like barely survives. So yeah, I did consider putting Marth there, but I think Summer Caeda, with her just ability to destroy so many units and Canto out, and also her Harmonize skill that comes incredibly clutch, is so useful. So gonna keep my girls there. I think it's just gonna be more useful than having a far safe tank. So yeah, that is the logic behind the team. And yeah, you can skip ahead to the matches if you want to see them, but I'm actually going to talk about a little bit what I've been doing in FEH lately. So the Ascended Tiki banner just happened. I think it's still going on, but you know, it did drop, and I did mention in the video when I reacted to it is that I was going to make a summoning video for Ascended Tiki, but I actually didn't, and I just summoned for myself, and I actually got her to +6. So I did dolphin a bit, I did splurge a bit on the Black Friday packs, and I did get Arcane Downfall, who is a really good axe for Legion, actually, if you want to give him that. It's definitely a really good axe for a lot of units, but I want to save it for units that don't have a PRF, like Group Marth, who I'm going to give it to, or units that just have a bad PRF, so I'm probably not going to give it to Legion, but it is an option for sure. So these are the units I got. I spent about 600 orbs, close to 500, so 500, 600 orbs around there, and I got this. So this is my haul. Really good summons. I was sniping greens and reds. Actually, I got Volk from the Ascended ticket, so he doesn't really count. But everyone else I got, and this ally right here was actually Pen 2 I got, and I gave to Legion, as you guys saw. So really good haul, and I didn't get pity broken by any other reds until Ascended Marita. So really good summons for Tiki, and I do want to +10 her eventually. She's amazing. I just used her in summer duels actually, and she's an incredibly good frontline unit. I knew she would be, but actually using her in practice, it's a lot of fun. And Pavis is kind of cheeky because it helps her have damage reduction on the second hit, so it's really nice. So yeah, I do want to +10 her eventually, and also her Brave version. And you know, Omni tanks are kind of, you know, they're kind of getting more value now because Embla exists now. So, you know, Embla can stop saves and Omni tanks don't need saves. So that is a thing to notice or keep note of. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. So I did Dolphin a bit, but it paid off because I got really good luck. But yeah, so let's hop into the matches. I'm in tier 20, so it shouldn't be too hard to get into tier 21 in terms of the score, but actually doing the matches is the real problem because Fire Season has a lot of threats like Legend of Lilina and also Eitri, so yeah, it's going to be tough. And I guess I should be glad that Veronica's not here yet, because if it was Wind Season, you know, once she comes out, Wind Season's going to be even more tough because she's an incredibly strong Mage Cavalier. So yeah, let's get into the matches and see what kind of scores we'll get. Okay, 764. I honestly might not even need the dual rally and stuff on Legion, you know, honestly, because we might score high enough, but I want to make sure I get into tier 21. So yeah, all right, so the first match actually doesn't have Legend of Lilina, but it does have Eitri. Does not have dual Chrom, which I'm happy about. It has Summer Hilda, so that's cool. I love Hilda. Definitely don't see her too much, but she's a good healer for sure, one of the better ones. And then Ascended to Dune with Far Save. So this match shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'll try to have Legion kill Eitri or Hilda because he probably can't take out a Dune. So let's see. Okay, Eitri's gonna come down. Hilda's there. It's gonna be annoying because we can't counterattack. But either way, my Marth or Legion can't counterattack. So
I feel your gaze.
I'll just do this.
Eyes on the battle. I feel your gaze.
What's my move?
All right, yeah, we'll just see what the AI does. Okay, yeah, Summer Hilda comes in here. That's perfect. So now Legion can get his kill. Let me see if my animations are on. They are not. So let me turn that on real quick. And now Hilda's gone. So sorry, Hilda. Roro is gonna get the kill here, and then we can just
together.
Yeah, this Edelgard can't even move. He's armor march. Yeah, we'll just
Ooh, that's naturally.
We'll just have Marth tank because he can definitely take a hit from Eitri. Yeah, it only does 15. But yeah, it's good that Legion's getting a bonus because I did want to kind of talk about Emblem more because she's an insanely meta unit and definitely one of the best mythics, one of the best units in the game. Yeah, it's just insane because it's going to make summer duels even harder because, I mean, every mode in general that people rely on saves because we've had save units for about, what, about a year now, and I forgot that Edelgard can move again with Armored March. I just mentioned that. She's going to attack Legion, but Legion should be able to kill. Yeah, that's no problem. But yeah, back to what I was saying. You know, we have been relying on save units for over a year now at this point, and now that we have an actual counter to it, we're actually going to have to get used to dealing with her. Because the 3 rows and 3 column range is really large, and you know, if you have 2 Emblas on your Aether Raid's defense, you can actually pretty much cover the entire map. So, you know, that might be a strategy. I'm still debating if I want to summon on her. I do really want to have her though, because I do play this game competitively, so it's like having that kind of utility would be super nice.
What's my move?
To have to just stop saves because it is a very meta strategy. So everyone that uses like saves heavily, I don't use saves too much. I do use it in summer duels with my Winter Marth, so that's going to be annoying. But in the Aether Raids, I don't use saves too much. I usually just Omni tank with Brave Marth, so it's not too much of a problem with me. But it still indirectly hurts save tanks because with someone like, you know, Legendary Sedgar or just like Note and Cav lines that love to just gang up on one unit,
together,
you know, like that can actually be pretty tough to deal with because your Omni tank is going to have to take all those hits, and while they can get pretty bulky and stuff, you still have to watch out. So it's like, how much can my Brave Marth take, you know, especially if Embla's there, and just enabling these you know, cap lines and whatnot to hit harder. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But of course, save units are really crippled now, and there's only really a couple ways to avoid or obviously get out of her range, or you have Elavine, but there is no light mythic equivalent to Elavine. So you know, it makes light season really hard, and it's definitely the harder season for me, at least compared to Astra, because you know, you don't have Elamine to save you from Catria balls, and you don't have anyone to stop Embla. So yeah, it's going to be really crazy to fight her because, like I said, people have been relying on save units for so long, but we'll have to get used to it. But again, it's just one unit. I don't want to think that saving the save meta, it's obviously been heavily nerfed, I guess, but it's still going to be a thing. Like, it is one unit at the end of the day, but of course she can affect her whole team. So that's the crazy part. If she can only do it for herself, then, you know, that would be one thing. But the fact that she can give it to her allies and have the feud skill is pretty crazy. So second match here is Legendary Myrrh with 766. Nictavius will take this. Myrrh is not too much of an issue for me. He has a plus 10 Zeke, so that's pretty cool. Tatiana must be playing this game. And then Legendary Sigurd, who does have a quick pulse, which is annoying. So we have to watch out and do a Chrom, of course. So we'll have there's a chance we'll try to beat out Zeke with Legion here, and also Myrrh. But actually, no, Sigurd's no problem, because Sigurd will die to Legendary Caeda because he won't even let him get his Holy Knight Aura off. That's what's so nice about Caeda, because even if a quick pulse Sigurd tries to do that, have that Holy Knight Aura ready, she does not care. So we can just do that. And we just have to hope that Chrom does not come down and change fate, but he might, honestly, if Zeke comes down and then he repositions him. But Sheida's Vantage should be enough to take him out, hopefully. This is not an attack, a defense ideal Chrom, so I think she should be able to take him out if it comes to that, but let's see. Yeah, with end of turn, Sedgar will come down, and he won't be able to do anything because of Faithful Loyalty, so that is beautiful. Okay, and then Zeke comes down. Chrom does reposition. Never mind, I was completely wrong. I thought Chrom would be able to, or Caeda would be able to tank that, but no. He's just way too bulky, man, even with the triangle advantage. I mean, he was on the defensive tile, though. So maybe that defensive tile, yeah, that definitely helped. So that is unfortunate for the second match. Yikes, yeah, this is going to be tough. I didn't think this was going to be easy. But yeah, that's a shame. Okay, 764, that name is... man... Okay, 760s. I mean, like I said, I think that's high enough, but I want to make sure that I get in 321. 760 with the Yen Fei. Okay. But yeah, I'm still debating if I want to pull for Embla. The red pool in this legendary banner, or mythic banner as well, is so stacked. It's got legendary Nana, Veronica, and Embla, all three top tier units. So, but it's tough because Medius is coming back next month, who I also want a plus 10, who's also an amazing dark mythic. And the Christmas banners are coming up, and also New Year's, so we are going to be having a lot of special events, and of course the holidays. So, you know, Faye is pretty busy around this time. Alright, 764 with a Saros. Okay, it's always kind of interesting to see mythics in Arena, because obviously not their mode, but they can obviously work. Okay, so yeah, Legendary Lina and Atri is going to be annoying. Corrin's going to be annoying, but we do have Legendary Caeda to help against that. But Lilina, even though she is weak to blue, she does have the hardy bearing, so that's what makes it nice. So we'll just do this. Okay, yeah, Corrin's gonna attack Caeda, and she's gone. So that is Corrin right there, but now we have to deal with this little gremlin.
Naturally.
Okay.
Eyes on the battle. I feel your gaze. Leave it to me.
Yeah, this is literally the only thing we can do.
Right.
Just have Marth tank, and thankfully there's a space for Summer Caeda there. So, you know, flying maps are just so, or flying units are so good in Arena because they can just freely roam across the entire map, pretty much. There's no trenches to stop them, and okay, so Atri's just gonna Kanto. This is the annoying part.
This'll be fun.
Okay, what do we do here to try to get her out? Because we can't go up and attack her. Yeah.
Eyes on the battle.
Let me see if I do this, maybe. She'll act differently. Nope. Lina is still here.
What's my move?
If I can get Marth to move down here, that'd be better. But I can't get him down there.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, this is a tough
your
one.
Gaze.
I guess I can try to put Legion and bait her out. I guess that's like my only way, because I can't get everyone out of range because I can't get hit by Lilina. So yeah, we'll have Legion here, and hopefully he can take a hit.
Eyes on the battle.
And then we'll move Legendary Caeda down here, because Summer
gaze.
Caeda can't really move anywhere. And I could use the Harmonized skill, but Atri's right there, so we can't even attack her. So kind of in a tough spot right here. Let's see what happens. Okay, Atri's gonna attack Legion. She's gonna do maybe 31 damage, 24. Okay, so less than I thought, which is good. But of course she cantos away, which is annoying. But now we can kill Saros, which is good.
Be careful in the water.
That's great. She wasn't the one I'm worried about. It's just these two annoying ranged fire legendary units. But yeah, back to Embla, what I was saying, because that's on my mind.
We are ready.
You know, like for me, because I play in summer duels and I do use mainly melee units as my threats. So you know, far saving. Whenever someone brings a far save tank, I'm not really worried because you know I can deal with them because I don't have any range for foes except for Winter Marth. So it's not too much of a big deal that far saves are nerfed, but you know, still, I do use a far saver on my team, so I can't just cover your allies. So the fact that Emma could stop that is just insane. And now we have Legion kill Atri, so it does work out here.
Fight, fight, fight!
Okay, and now we just have to play the waiting game for Legends to come down. So yeah, she's gonna take a bit. We can just speed this up.
We are ready.
Leave it to
not
me.
yet.
Eyes on the battle.
There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, so what is this, the third or second match? No, it's the second one because we lost the second one. So thank goodness for tactical retreat. Okay. Alright, so 3 more to go. 766, I'll take this. Legendary Edelgard, not too much of a threat for my team, so Lift still dies to
that's tough.
Still dies to Caeda, so we're good there. Let me just move them back so I can get an attack buff.
This'll be fun. Leave it to me.
Dual Crom is here though. And he has the dual chill skill. But yeah, and also the fact that Embla is the counter to save units, and like Winter Marth is getting refined soon, it kind of, you know, puts some wind in my sails because I wanted him to be a good farce. Not that he won't be, but now that it's nerfed, you know, it kind of sucks.
Naturally.
But I still hope his refine is good because
Dual
Hector's refine was okay, I guess. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing. So I'm really hoping that
What's my move?
Yes.
that Winter Marth can be good, and they don't make it tame just because it's a duo. Or no, yeah, because it's a duo hero. Because come on, we have outdated duo skills. So really hoping Winter Marth is amazing. I'm not expecting it to become Maltet or anything. I just want it to be something that really propels them, kind of like Picnic Flora. Her refine is really solid. Okay, so we're kind of in a sticky situation once again. Because Crom is there, I could just kill him obviously, but I don't have advantage against Linde because she has Hardy Bearing. So what do? I think we just have to retreat.
Eyes on the battle.
Yeah.
Together.
We'll just do this and see what happens, please. Okay.
What's my move?
We are ready.
I feel your gaze.
Yeah, we'll do this. Well, Kanto, this is why Kanto's so useful. Look, so I can get into the Oath 4 range, and Crom is gone. You know, Legendary Shield is pretty much my main counter / check to him. Counter if she can attack, but check if she can counterattack in the enemy phase, but that's only if she has Vantage.
Right.
Unless he's on the defensive tower or something, or has like sturdy impact. Okay, so we should be good. We just have to get Legion to get his kill.
Naturally.
So yeah, we'll just have Sheeta kill Edelgard, and then I'll have Legion get danced by the Harmonized skill.
I won't
dance,
surrender.
quote unquote, from Sheeta. And we should be fine.
Yes.
This'll be fun.
Yeah. Yep, there's the refresh, and he's gone. So beautiful, it worked out. Lina is very, very annoying, so glad that we take her out. That's why the Harmonized skill right there is so nice. So, alright. That's what, the third match? Okay. And, you know, my mind hasn't been on Fae too much because I've actually been playing Pokemon lately. If you guys saw my community post, I'm getting back into competitive battling, which is crazy because I used to play it in like 2013, 2014, 2015 a lot with Pokemon X and Y. That was my first competitive Pokemon game. If you didn't know that, you do know now. I used to play competitive Pokemon, and now I'm trying to get back into it. Breeding Pokemon and doing raids and stuff with my friends. It's been a lot of fun. So Scarlet and Violet, even though it does have its issues, as you guys have probably seen, it's a really, really fun game, especially with friends. Okay, so 764, and this is a guy that's giving us free wins. So I appreciate it, but it's not good for the video because I want these matches to be thought-inducing, but hey, we'll take it. Deluge Dance, close counter. I mean, it's like when you're a whale, you know, you can do stuff like this because you just have so much fodder lying around. It's absolutely hilarious. So Rexcalibur, Dual Peony.
Together.
We could just bait her out. But yeah, I was saying I've been playing competitive Pokemon again, so getting back into that. There's pretty much 3 competitive games I've played in my entire life. It's Smash, obviously. If you didn't know, Fae, and now Pokemon. Or should I say now? But those are the 3 games I play competitively in, and they've all been fun. Pokemon, though, has been the game I've taken a break from. Like, I got tired of certain generations of Pokemon and certain metagames, but for the most part, I always enjoy Pokemon. I think it's a very, very, very deep game, just like Fae and Smash, but it's the least skill-based, I'd say.
Eyes on the battle.
As competitive as it is, it's not a very skill-based game. There is skill to it, but it's not as much as Smash and like Fire Emblem, so because of a lot of luck-based factors, but I guess Fae also has a lot of luck-based factors, but if you guys play Pokemon, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so I'm glad to be back into Pokemon. It's a lot of fun. So, Shine Byleth.
Leave it to me.
We are ready. Yes.
Yeah, this is
Together.
this
What's
is
my
hilarious.
move?
So yeah, free win. I appreciate it, but you know, kind of disappointing at the same time. But we'll take it.
We are ready.
Okay.
Fight.
All right. So that is the 4th match, I think, with Legion. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we have one more. Okay, 768 Levit. I've seen this guy. He's always on the leaderboards. He's one of the biggest whales. So we'll try and see if we can take him down. This is going to be tough, though, because he has the new Ninja Lake Yarn, who is annoying, and she has Hardy Bearing. Not that it's going to really matter. I guess it could matter against Cheetah, but I don't want Cheetah tanking that anyway, because Lake Yarn is very, very bulky. So, Legendary Xander, who's a pretty underrated unit. You don't see him too much, but he's pretty good. Summer Thor is annoying with her Exposure. Exposure is just so ridiculous.
This'll be fun.
I'm just giving that a free +10, and then Atri, who's pretty much been on almost every match. Okay. So, yeah, we have to avoid Thor. So, we'll just have... that's the problem, though, because if we just bait her out, then she's going to Kanto back. That's what I hate about Atri. Yeah, this might not go too well, but let's see what we can do. So, I'm going to do this.
Naturally.
Okay. I don't know if...
What's my move?
Even with Speed Smoke 4, can you think Legendary Marth can tank a hit from Lake Yarn? If I remove her allies, then she's going to hit less. So maybe Marth can take a hit. I mean, it is... I don't know.
Leave it to me.
We are ready.
I don't know, dude.
Eyes
This
on
is
the
kind of a
battle.
tough spot. So my plan was to attack Atri, then have Summer Sheeta use her Harmonize skill, and then Marth can kill Thor, and then try to tank League Yarn. I think that's my only choice here.
Ooh, that's tough.
Sheeta's too far away from the Oath 4, so we have to pretty much do that. I guess I don't have to, but no, I do, because Thor's range is going to hit us with that Ruptured Sky. And if I can get rid of her, at least she'll do less damage because there's no exposure, I guess.
What's my move?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can do here, so I'm hoping it works. If not, we're going to have to use the next
To the end.
Tactical Retreat, which is going to suck, but let's see. Kill Atri.
This'll be fun.
Going to Kanto here because Legar can actually reach
feel
me.
your gaze.
No, I can't even Kanto, actually.
This'll be fun.
Oh, shoot. I can't Kanto because
Eyes on the
I'm already
battle.
fully buffed.
Yes.
Naturally.
Wow, Shining Emblem actually not helping me right here. Wow. That's unfortunate. Actually, no. I can have Legion. Yeah, Legion can come in. And, yeah, what am I talking about? We do have an alternative here, but it still may not work out, but we're going to try.
This'll be fun.
Just put Sheeta here, get the Harmonize skill,
You enjoy this?
have Legion kill Thor, and the in-combat panic and the panic smoke should weaken, League Yarn here. Not only speed. Yeah, that's kind of sucks. Her speed doesn't matter. So hopefully...
Leave it to me.
Hopefully, she doesn't kill Marth here. He does have the speed smoke. He does have a lot of stats. But against a dual phase Brave blue unit, I'm not sure if he can take the hit. Especially because she has attack, res, catch, and sealed defense. So let's just see what happens.
Naturally.
I guess probably not going to be able to survive. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, sorry, Marth. Okay, that's a retreat. Wow, this is the most I've struggled, I think, out of all my Arena Showcase videos. So that's pretty tough. All right. Okay, so this is the last match. No matter what happens, win or lose, we have no more tactical retreats. So hoping this last match here does not give me too much trouble, because this run was pretty rough. But let's see what happens. 760. I'm really tempted to just take that, honestly. I think that's going to be enough, considering I did get some higher 760s. So yeah, we'll just take this just to be safe, because I do not want to restart the entire run. Okay, so it's Roy. 2 Roys. I respect it. It's a bit of a theme team. Edelgard kind of butting in here between Roy and Linde, but this should be not too much of a problem. There's no A-Tree, who has been annoying me these entire runs. Linde is still here though. But yeah, let's
I feel your gaze.
let's hop in. The 2 Roys shouldn't be too much of a problem. Excuse me. It's just Linde that's gonna be annoying.
What's my move? Together.
Leave it to me.
But yeah, definitely am considering pulling for Embla, because she is going to be top tier. The Ascended Tiki that I did mention at the beginning of the video, she actually got me to my highest tier in Summer Duels for the first time. So that was really fun. In Summer Duels S, should I say. It got me to Diamond C tier, I think, which is my highest I've done. So Ascended Tiki definitely helped. Obviously that wasn't the only team I used, but she was one of the teams.
Right.
And I guess the good thing about Summer Duels, even though Embla is definitely going to be very prevalent in that mode, is that
Leave it to me.
you know, what's it called? Damn it, what was I gonna say? I completely forgot. Oh yeah, Summer Duels S. You can't you can ban Embla teams. So whenever you see Embla, you can just ban her. So that's the good thing. Whenever I see Biocatria teams, I ban that. So, you know, Dual Crom, I usually ban that. So that's the good thing about Summer Duels S. But all the other Summer Duels modes, you know, you're gonna have to watch out for Embla. So I do want to have her though. So I am still contemplating about it. I know I keep talking about Embla, but she's definitely a point of discussion.
Eyes on the
Because
battle.
she's just so good. But yeah, I'm gonna have Legion tank Roy. He's gonna menace me, and I'm going to take his buffs against him, and should be fine. So let's end the turn here. Yeah, Roy's gonna. Oh, actually, wow, we pretty much speed tie, so no one doubles here. And then yeah, Roy's gonna attack. He's gonna do a decent chunk. 22. Rupture Sky is gonna activate. How much is gonna do? Because his attack is debuffed by quite a bit. Yeah, it doesn't kill. Okay. So yeah, Lena's here. That's annoying.
What's my move? Right.
Yeah, we'll just do
This will be
this.
fun.
Have Sheeta kill Roy.
Do your best.
Effective damage for the win. Alright. The Beach Babes take him out, and then we can just have Legion tank Roy
Naturally.
right there. And it should be good. Interesting thing to note though is that Ymir actually does well against Embla, because she can actually shake off the status that she deals, the undefended and feud status, so that's pretty good. I kind of want to get Ymir now for that. I never had her, and she's also on this legendary, I think. So kind of tempted to just go in. If Ascended Tiki's banner didn't happen, I might have blew a ton of orbs on this banner, because red is super stacked and Ymir as well. It's definitely going to be a nice way around Embla for sure. But yeah, like I said, I think Omni tanks are definitely a little bit better now because of the decline of saves, I guess, and saves being nerfed. So you can Omni tank, and units like Legendary Elliewood can definitely help with that. But of course, if you're facing like a Cav line, like I mentioned earlier, and stuff like that, chances are they're going to run a lull skill, so you have to watch out for that, so they can negate their buffs. But yeah, that's just one thing to know. So it's definitely going to be interesting in a meta now that save skills are heavily nerfed, and Legion's just going to kill Lina for the last kill of the run. So we'll have to see how the meta is for sure. I can see them making some kind of mythic later on that counters Embla's save, like the counter to the counter, maybe something like, I was thinking, immovable object as a skill. Some kind of later mythic or legendary hero that's like, I don't know, that if there's a skill that negates a save, they still save anyway. That'd be kind of cool, but it'd only be allowed on one unit, or maybe it would just be spread around, just like Embla's effect. I don't know, I'm just blabbering at this point and brainstorming. But yeah, that is the run, and we should see, let's see how good I did. Yeah, that's plenty enough for tier 21 for sure. I didn't really need a super high score for the last one, or most of the matches, honestly. But again, I just want to showcase Legion. So that is pretty much it. You know, I hope you enjoyed listening to my commentary and listening to me ramble as always. I'm really happy that Book 6 ended pretty strong with Embla and Veronica, and I did like a lot of the Book 6 characters, even though the story kind of left some things to be desired. I wish Ash and Elm kind of had more shine. They kind of disappeared towards the end, and then even in the ending book movie, they weren't even around, so I don't know what happened to them. But I'm glad that Asker and Embla are really, really strong units. I like it a lot because they are the god of their respective kingdoms, and you know, I like that a lot. So definitely might consider going for her, but I have been spending my orbs a lot lately. So as you can see, I only have 78, and I did mention at the video I just spent like a couple hundred for Tiki, so it's kind of tough, but we'll see. But if I do summon on, I'm probably not going to make a summoning video for it, but I will definitely be making a summoning video when Medius comes back at the end of December, I think. So yeah, that should be fun, and I think that's also when the Brave Heroes return. So that's going to be good for a lot of people. And then next year, they're also going to get their anniversary rerun. So for Brave Hero enthusiasts, that's going to be a really good time. So yeah, that's the arena run. I hope you enjoyed listening to me ramble. As always, like I said, Legion did put in work. He got every kill that he needed. And, you know, he's obviously not the best unit, but I'm proud of him. He's a very solid unit if you invest into him. So if you're considering building Legion after this video, that's great. There's obviously a ton of X infantry units that can fulfill the role of what Legion does to an extent. And, you know, they also have access to Arcane Axe now. So, you know, there's a lot of X infantries, but Legion is kind of unique, like I said, with his Omni Panic, in combat panic. So I do kind of recommend building him if you do want to get him. And he does have a lot of free copies if you haven't sacrificed him. And I do have some other friends also that have way better Legions than mine. You know, I'm not saying mine's the best. One of my friends in my Discord server has multiple Legions, and he's fulfilling the role of Legion being able to clone. So that's really cool. So he has like multiple +10 Legions. So that's pretty awesome. And, you know, he's one of my favorite villains. So I'm glad that I was able to use him this week. And it's kind of funny that the Archanea villains, there's just a lot of them, or a lot of characters, should I say, that are weird. Like Legion can clone himself into anything. And then you have my boy Zane, who can transform into anything. So we have some mysterious characters, but yeah, that's part of the reason I love Archanea. But yeah, anyways, I'm going all over the place. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and listening to me ramble. As always, please leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe for more favorite videos, Smash videos, stuff like that. Just, you know, I play a lot of video games. So yeah, and follow me on Twitter if you want to hear me ramble about games I'm playing and that I don't post on YouTube. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Please stay safe out there, and peace out.